I am Hinabal Sylvia. Today is first day of presentation and I am dealing with the influence of Sanskrit in TP Kailasam's drama. This is my personal information and introductions. The Indo-English playwright wrote only for light entertainment on a different occasions. Some appears to have taken up writing in a serious manner, and thus they experience centered in the Elizabethan model and on the rich Sanskrit tradition in Indo English playwright who also are in write a traditions way of Sanskrit language, but is a Sanskrit language in a directly play. It's a very difficult. We have to find it in the tradition of Sanskrit in this whole play, but we can find the influence of Sanskrit regarding the themes, techniques, and few other traditions and in the field of Indo-English drama, there are only few names worth mentioning like Sir Arbindo, Bharat Sarabhai, Harindranath Chattopadhyay, Kailasam, a few others who also taken the technique of tradition Sanskrit language traditions in this play and studying the influence of the traditions language of Sanskrit. About the authors, the Kailasam Tairagarajam Param Siva Kailasam, who was a playwright and a prominent writer of Kannada literatures. He contributed to Kannada theatres and especially comedy, earned him to title Prasanna Pitamaha, also known the father of humorous plays. His play mainly focus of the social problem like the dowry system, religions persecutions, wars in the extended family system, and the exploitations of women. And Kailasan's language was poetical even as it was satirical and sarcastic way. He also he used the language of poetic and in the way of dealing its technique of style to give in a satiric way of and a sarcastic way of in the language of his play and no Indian writer cannot easily escape to the influence of the great work like the Upanishads, Mahabharat, and Ramayans. And in these TP Kailasans, who also the influence of the Mahabharat and the Ramayans and in the he with sparking with in humors unshaded in the new era in the Kannada social drama. Few profoundly for the themes of his English play from this great, namely. Now I am dealing with four play in a brief introductions in this presentation. The purpose is the story. It was Eklavya, the curse of Karna, the story of Karnas, and Kichak. Kichak was also the story of the commander man of the Virat. And these threes are dependent on the Mahabharat, and the fourth is the burden is the story. Kailasans also dealing the story in the put in the story in the Ramayana. The first is the purpose. In this story, Eklavya episodes form the themes of the play. The purpose, which some deems a magnum opus of Kailasam. Magnum opus means is the great work of the Kailasans. The purpose is the great work of the Kailasans. And the playwright given some natural touches to Vyada's story making Eclavius observed the practice in archery from the distance before his self-practice, making him voluntarily offer his tongue to Drona and there be relieves his guru of dilemma. In the Drona is a en- enunciations of essential requirement to study like the potentially of concentrations and single minded if what we can find the echo of the Taittiriya Upanishads. In these Kailasans, the wonderful imaginations, according to which in this play, the Kailasan also portrayed the Krishna image. It's a not be a good. The Krishna also responsible to killing the Ekalavyas and killing Ekalavya, and that be preventing him from fighting against the Pandavas, and also fulfill his promise to dying Ekalavya by killing the latter's mother too. This play of Kailasam, as well as his play Karna, focus light on the element of fate of inexorable law of karma. Both are play the curse of Karna and Aliza Eklavya. Both are play the mainly focus of the karma. And another work is the Curse of Karna. The Karna is the great warrior of the great epic, the Mahabharata. His sins throughout his journey of life is ignorant and rejected by most of the elite clan and Kaurava as well the Pandava due to his low birth, and is the playwright himself describing in sonnet Karna in a befooled baby against fate bewailing odds. And in this play, this Act 2, Scene 1, we find the Karna's word, the intrinsic worth. It is my liege, not accidental birth, that gauge humans use for Mother Earth. It means we have to the birth is no whenever we born, that elite class and lower class, it doesn't important, but we have your karma, your whatever we have patience about achieve in the life, that is important. Our karma is important, and this line can be favorably compared with his word in the play Vani Saharam. They also depend Devayatam Kule Janma Madayitam tu Porusham. It means કે ઊંચા કુળમાં જન્મ લેવો એ નસીબને આધારે છે, પણ પુરુષાર્થ છે એ વ્યક્તિ પર આધારિત છે. And further, Kailasam did not probably like to mark the comprehensive nature of Sanskrit. Words like dharma, brahmacharya, pariksha, karma, and hence use the same in his English play. This also use the words like dharma, karma in his English play. Even a scope for modification on contradictions can itself be a sort of indirect influence. Third is Kichak. The Kichak is a character of Mahabharata. The play originally conceptualized by T.P. Kailasam and written by G.P. Rajnathan is not about man of lust as depicted in the Mahabharata, but as man of law. The Kichak is a very powerful character, and he also in this Swayam, he go to the Swayamvar, Draupadi Swayamvar, and he loved the Draupadi, but in that Draupadi reject him, and in this play is notable lust, but is the love for men, the loves of Kichak in by the Draupadi, and he remains unmarried or perhaps does not want to get married, and Kailasam Kichak reconstruct from his memory by Sri B.S. Ramarao. And the fourth play is The Burden. The Burden, Kailasan resort to the Ramayana of his themes. It appears that Bharat plays the Pratima has directly influenced Kailasam through the playwright's own skill and beauty can be seen in The Burden. And in the such a wonderful influence of the Sanskrit on the Kailasam, in conclude, let me quote the late Professor K. Rampathy Giri Rao. He said that the Sanskrit and Sanskrit epic and classic made a profound impressions on Kailasam. It means the Kailasam is also very well to influence of the Sanskrit language, and Kailasam also the known that the the once and only the Kailasam sport can Kannada. And this is the references, and thank you.